Ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans across the globe, welcome to one of the wildest stories in recent NBA history. Today we are diving deep into the breaking news that has sent shockwaves through the league. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Josh Giddey are reportedly heading to the Golden State Warriors in a blockbuster trade that could completely reshape the balance of power in the NBA. This is not just another off-season rumor. This is the kind of news that makes analysts, fans, and even rival players stop what they're doing and wonder, what does this mean for the future of the league? In the next 2 hours, we're going to break this story down from every possible angle: who wins, who loses, and what it all means for the Warriors, for Giannis, for Giddey, and for the NBA as a whole. Chapter 1: Giannis Antetokounmpo's Journey, approximate 15 minutes. Giannis Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak, is not just a basketball player. He is a global icon. Born in Athens, Greece, to Nigerian parents, his story is one of perseverance, resilience, and transformation. From selling goods on the streets of Athens as a young boy, to becoming a two-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and NBA champion, Giannis embodies the dream that hard work and dedication can truly pay off. But even greatness has its limits. Over the past couple of seasons, despite his dominance on the floor, the Milwaukee Bucks have struggled to stay on top. Injuries, coaching changes, and stiff competition have made Giannis question whether Milwaukee can continue to build a championship-caliber roster around him. That little seed of doubt has grown, and it may have opened the door for one of the most shocking trades in recent memory. Chapter 2: Josh Giddey's Rise, approximate 10 minutes. Now let's talk about Josh Giddey, the young Australian playmaker who has quickly become one of the most intriguing guards in the league. Drafted by the Oklahoma City Thunder, Giddey has shown flashes of brilliance, elite passing, incredible court vision, and a natural feel for the game that can't be taught. He may not yet be a superstar, but at only 21 years old, he's got the potential to become a cornerstone for any franchise. For the Warriors, a team known for ball movement, spacing, and high IQ basketball, Giddey's skill set is a perfect match. Pairing him with a veteran squad and surrounding him with championship experience could accelerate his development in ways OKC simply couldn't provide right now. Chapter 3: The Warriors' Situation, approximate 15 minutes. The Golden State Warriors have already cemented their place in NBA history. With 4 championships in the Steph Curry era, they've built a dynasty built on skill, chemistry, and a revolutionary style of basketball. But time is catching up with them. Steph is in his mid-30s, Klay Thompson has battled through injuries, and Draymond Green, while still impactful, is not the same player he was in 2015. Management has been caught between two timelines: continue competing for championships with their aging stars, or develop young talent like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. Trading for Giannis and Giddey is the boldest possible answer to that question. It signals that Golden State is going all in, combining present dominance with future potential. When the news first hit, social media went absolutely crazy. Warriors fans celebrated like they just won another ring, while fans of rival teams voiced frustration, anger, and disbelief. Analysts immediately began comparing this potential roster to some of the greatest teams ever assembled. Imagine it: Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Josh Giddey, and Draymond Green on the same floor. Add in role players like Andrew Wiggins or Kevin Looney, and suddenly the Warriors are not just contenders, they're overwhelming favorites. Some commentators, however, warned against getting too excited too fast. Trades of this magnitude take time to finalize, and there are always risks. Will the chemistry work? Can Giannis adapt to the Warriors' free-flowing style? Will Giddey thrive under the pressure of playing with legends? These are the questions everyone is asking, and we'll be unpacking them in detail. Welcome back, basketball fans. Today, we dive into a fascinating story that has been brewing quietly but now stands front and center in the Golden State Warriors' future plans. The focus? Jonathan Kuminga, the young athletic forward who has shown flashes of brilliance but still hasn't signed a new contract with the Warriors. Why the hesitation? What's holding both sides back? And more importantly, What does this mean for the team as they head into the new season? Over the next 2 hours, we're going to unpack everything. From Kuminga's journey so far, to the financial and basketball factors in play, and finally to what leading NBA pundits are saying about the Warriors' chances in the upcoming season. Jonathan Kuminga is not just another young player. Drafted by the Warriors in 2021 with the 7th overall pick, he came into the league with the reputation of being one of the most athletic forwards in his draft class. Standing at 6 feet 7 inches with elite strength and explosiveness, Kuminga has the physical tools to be a two-way force in the NBA. But playing for the Warriors hasn't been easy for him. Unlike other lottery picks who immediately get the keys to their team, Kuminga had to fit into a championship roster built around Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. That meant limited minutes, inconsistent roles, and the constant pressure of competing for titles instead of developing slowly. So why haven't the Warriors given Kuminga a new deal yet? There are several reasons. 1. Uncertainty about his ceiling. While Kuminga has shown flashes of being an elite scorer and defender, he hasn't consistently put it together. The Warriors want to see if he can sustain high-level play across a full season. 2. Financial constraints. Golden State already has one of the most expensive payrolls in NBA history. With Steph, Klay, and Draymond still under big contracts, and Andrew Wiggins locked in as well, adding a major extension for Kuminga could push them deeper into luxury tax territory. 3. Timeline conflicts. The Warriors are still built around veterans chasing championships now, while Kuminga represents the future. Management has to decide, do they commit to him long-term, or keep their flexibility in case a trade opportunity arises? 4. Market leverage. By waiting, the Warriors can see how Kuminga performs this season before deciding whether he deserves a star-level contract, a role-player deal, or something in between. From Kuminga's side, the hesitation also makes sense. He wants a bigger role and more responsibility, not just to be an energy player off the bench. Last season, he openly expressed frustration at not playing heavy minutes, especially in big games. If the Warriors aren't willing to guarantee him a central role in the future, he may be reluctant to sign a long-term extension. Players at his age and talent level often want to bet on themselves. If Kuminga has a breakout season, his value could skyrocket, giving him leverage to demand a much bigger deal than what the Warriors might be willing to offer right now. The NBA media world has been buzzing about this situation. Let's look at what the pundits are saying. Optimists argue that Kuminga is the Warriors' bridge to the future. They believe the Warriors can't afford to lose him, because once Steph retires, they'll need a young star to carry the torch. Extending Kuminga now, even if it's a gamble, could secure their long-term relevance. Skeptics point out that Kuminga has yet to prove he can handle the responsibility of being a franchise cornerstone. His shooting is streaky, his decision-making is still developing, and defensively he can drift at times. Some analysts say the Warriors may be smarter to keep him as a trade chip rather than commit big money. Financial experts remind us that the new CBA, collective bargaining agreement, makes it extremely difficult for teams with massive payrolls to keep adding big contracts. If the Warriors max out Kuminga, they may have to sacrifice depth elsewhere. Former players turned pundits like to stress the mental side. Kuminga needs confidence, trust, and opportunity. They argue that if the Warriors don't fully invest in him soon, he may never reach his true potential in Golden State.